Hello, welcome to a Thursday night here at the Sim Racers Arms, and welcome along Peter. Welcome along SS Racing. Are we allowed to start asking for 1.7 yet? Hello Matt and all in chat. Well, if you look at the version number when it actually lands, you will be you won't be surprised. It's very close to version 1.7 already. However, hot off the press, it's looking like the release candidate is going to be dropping either very late today or tomorrow, which I'm not sure how they're going to class it, whether they're going to class it as the open beta or whether a release candidate is the open beta or not the open beta. I can't remember what happened with 1.5 because that was just under a year ago, so we need to keep an eye on things. I've got a couple of web pages to show you. I've got a couple of web pages that I can't show you. I will be dipping in and out and keeping them refreshed, because we've got a release candidate that's been updated. When was that updated? An hour ago, but that is still not for media, so we can't show anything or look at that. So we will say our lovely goodbye on the live stream to version 1.5 because we're not sure whether it's going to land tomorrow or not. Domast, hello, how are you? The thumbnail was in the bag hours and hours ago, and then the news broke that the release candidate 6 was going to be dropping either later or tomorrow, and I thought, well, this could well be the last live stream in 1.5, so I very quickly threw some extra graphics on the thumbnail, so it was a bit scrambled. Literally did it 20 minutes ago. Right, how are you, Domast? Peter, I hope it is, because we've been dying to try it for months. Yeah, I think Riser are fully aware of the anticipation and, or shall I say desperation, to get our hands on version 1.6. Right, as usual, we are in collaboration with Overdrive, so if you want to jump into Overdrive chat, you're more than welcome to. There's nobody over there at the moment, but you're more than welcome to jump over there. How's the volumes on the live stream? Because my microphone was playing up yesterday. It's looking a little bit loud, actually. I might need to turn that down again. Let me just drop into the filters and take the edge off the mic. It looks a little bit hot, as they say in the industry, apparently. Right, did I do that there? Let's just drop a little bit off there. Right, that should be a bit better. Alex, hello. Good evening, Matt. Good evening, regulars. Happy Thanksgiving. Indeed. Domast, doing good, Matt. Done my first driving lesson hit there on Tuesday. Oh, excellent. Right, here we go. So the usual lobby settings at Sim Racers Arms Pub, no password, Thursday night, usual format, 10 minutes plus one lap. Qualifying, we're going to put it to 15 minutes. We're going to leave it open because I'm enjoying the carnage of an open qualifying. I know a few people are getting frustrated. I thought we'd try a slidey car on a slidey track. We may just concentrate on slidey cars and slidey tracks, so there's a massive contrast for when the update drops. Just a thought. Alex, I'm so bad in these cars. Well, you've no excuse but to do some practice. Who's going to be the first in? Who's going to get the virtual gold medal for being first in the lobby? Hit that refresh button. Who's going to be getting the virtual silver? And who's going to be getting the virtual bronze medal for third into the lobby? Who's it going to be? I'm hoping I've got it all set up right. No, knowing me, I'm the only human allowed in the lobby. Oh, there you go, SS Racing got the virtual gold. I'm coughing now. Medallion. Here we go. I did all right on Tuesday for coughing, but it slowly got to me. I did have a coughing fit earlier today. I've got a absolutely freezing cold coffee here. Gotta be done. Alex Wyatt is in silver. JJ is in bronze. Welcome along, everybody. And thank you to Pills. Is Pills in the house yet? Thank you to Pills. He made a nice donation on Ko-fi. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much indeed. Right. We are doing the 2002 Turbs at... Got where we're going. Adelaide. I was going to have the historic track, but there's not so many grid slots available in the historic track. Matt B's in the house as well. Hampus is in. Hamburger's in. Hamburger, that 1.6 update preview part 1.1.1.1.1.2 looks good. That's in the AMS2 chat. Peter, these are a ton of fun, to be fair. Oh, don't start yawning yet. We can't do that. Right. I do like having a giggle on the live stream, but at the moment it's very quickly followed by extreme coughing. So I'm going to try and be good tonight. I can't guarantee. Alex. Oh, they're great. It's just a wild driving experience, indeed. Peter, I do like the old stuff in AMS2. You'll like it even more when 1.6 gets here. It's coming. Honest, it's coming. It's coming. It's straight from the horse's mouth. It could be today. They're doing some final little... What did they say they were having issues with? There was... Let me just quick read. Oh, I can't find it now. There was one thing. There's a... oh, there it is. There's a driving aid bug that they've been struggling to reliably reproduce, and it looks like they're managing to do it. So they may have found that problem. Right, let's get rotating round. Plenty of time for people to get in. Extended the quality to 15. Kat, hello, how are you? Wish you could join. Why can't you join? Are you out at work or doing something that you can't get to your rig? Matt B, one more RC hopefully. That's kind of what they're hinting at. We're on release candidate number 5 currently. So they have said that one more's coming. Thank you for the heads up on that, Matt. Well, you messaged me just as I read it on the forum. I've got the forum open as I speak as well. The music is banging. What about my speech levels? Are they too high or just right? Or because something went wonky with the microphone yesterday. Craig's, hello, how are you? Yeah, I'm looking a bit hot on the old microphone. Although the noise gate should sort that, but it's not seeming to at the moment. Let me just tweak it a little bit more. I'd rather stay in the safe zone with the vocals. Oh, Cat, you broke your... There's a special face for cats. I know it doesn't match what you must have gone through, but I'm gonna... I don't like the sign. The sign? I don't like the sound of that. How... You don't have to answer, Cat, but how did you do that? You can answer cryptically, or you can give us the truth. That's a hell of a bone to break. That one is. That's really strong. Peter, just right. Well, I've turned it down a fraction anyway. It's still a little bit hot on the monitor. Right. Oh, I thought I'd done a fixed setup. Ew, no. Fuel's off, everybody. A snow scooter accident. Yep, that'll do it. Oh my word. I can't even begin to think what it must. Right. How long ago, Kat? That's the next question. And how far into recovery are you? because you can one foot drive, you know, you can use your right foot to do the accelerating and the braking, or use a controller like some of our regulars do. See, I've got so many more questions to ask about your little incident. Well, big incident. But I'm not going to pry. I just wish you a speedy recovery. Oh, cold tyres, everybody. My buttons are missing. I need to go and get that as well. So yes, what have we got to talk about? Obviously we've got the pre-release video that Riser put out. We can have a little look at that. We've got the Fanatec Black Friday sales update. They're rejigging stock allocation for different areas of the globe. And slidey. Last week, got back from the hospital yesterday. Oh, so you're early into your recovery then. I do hope you have a good recovery. I hope the drugs are working for you. Whereabouts in the world are you, if you don't mind me asking? What's your nearest city? Because if you're on a snow scooter, you're obviously not in the UK, unless you're up in Scotland. Are you in Canada or Austria or whereabouts are you? Give us a clue. I'm smack bang in the centre of the UK. That curb grabbed. Just a word of warning, everybody, as well. AMS2, some of the curbs have changed in the way they grab tyres and handle tyres. We're all going to be having some interesting racing for the first couple of weeks when it does finally drop. North Sweden, okay. Well, welcome. Like I say, I do hope you have a good recovery. And I hope we can kind of entertain you just a tiny bit, take your mind off it. I don't know whether we'll have I had a laughing fit on Tuesday. Two ridiculous things happened. One was me being absolutely daft and having a complete brain departure moment, and the second one I broke AMS2. If you want to have a giggle, go and look at race number 5 on Tuesday. Good old AMS2 version 1.5. Hasn't it done us some good? We've had some really good racing over the what has it been, 10 months, 11 months since 1.5 dropped? So enjoy 1.5 for another few hours, maybe a whole day. That's probably all it's got left before the release candidate drops. Well, it's probably, I don't know how long they're going to leave it in release candidate or open beta, to be honest. So going on past experience, they've normally left it in open beta for about a week. So you never know, we might be back on Tuesday driving this version. Or if enough of us download the open beta release candidate, you might go straight to public. You never know, you lot. Right, I need to test this one as well. I'm pretty certain this isn't going to move around like this. I tested the BMW M1 Pro yesterday. That is really nice to drive. You can still get it to do the wild things it used to do in this version, but there's just, I don't know, there's just a lot more control, a lot more grip. You'll notice the grip changes on corners like this. Slow medium corners where you lose a lot of traction. that's where 1.6 shines. Because admittedly, some of these cars, like this one, you drive a bit like a rally car in certain corner complexes. In 1.6 you definitely don't need to kind of make it behave in such a manner, and then you get punished because the tyres heat up. So how many of you out there got to see the preview of the pre-release that Riser dropped yesterday? We'll have a look in a minute. We've got Formula 1 to talk about. We've got Black Friday, a bit of an update there. They seem to be managing it quite well at the moment. Has anybody ordered any Fanatec this year? I was going to, but they didn't have the things that I wanted on offer, so I was thinking of the QR2 system. Hampus is flying at the front. That's a bit more respectable for now. Still 5 minutes to go in this quali. Oh, hello. We just about got away. No, we didn't. I thought I'd done enough just to get away with that, but no, we've invalidated. So we're going to calm these tyres down. Try not to get in anybody's way. There is a car coming. Found a couple of game breaking errors in version 1.6 yesterday and reported them yesterday. So, and that's the only thing I can say really, is if you've got access to 1.6 and you do have time to have a little test in it, if you do spot anything, get on the forum and just mention it in there in a nice, polite, informative and helpful manner, because they've been working very hard, the team over at Riser, for months and months now. We've got so much to talk about when it finally drops. Code Zero, hi Matt, is it true? Is it coming out this weekend? Well, the only thing I'm confused on, Code Zero, is the names they keep giving some of these releases. Currently we're on not for media, so unless you have authorization you're not allowed to show anything from it. That's why only certain content creators have had the opportunity to show any of the new bits and pieces. And Riser did a massive video yesterday, it's over an hour long, showcasing the changes, and that's the first of 2 videos. Expecting another video to drop today or tomorrow, and it's gone into release candidate 5 as we currently sit here. Just before I started the stream, it was in release candidate 5, not for media, and release candidate 6 is about to drop either late today or tomorrow. I'm not sure whether they're going to go to public beta or go straight public with it after that, so we are literally days away. they normally go to open beta for about a week, just to double check any further bugs. So if anybody's in the know whether release candidate 6 is actually going to be the open beta or not, yeah, but I'm not sure whether he was talking about the release candidate or the open beta. That's the biggest query we've got. If it does go to open beta, historically it's sat there in open beta for about a week. But it does mean we can do some content and show you bits and pieces. So I'm just a bit confused really on what's deemed release candidate and open beta. So just err cautiously, because he could be talking about the open beta being dropped this weekend. But I might be wrong. It could go straight to public. Just depends how they feel about the release, really, and if they think they can cut out the open beta side of things. We shall see. We shall see. Well, the trouble is, Code Zero, is you might need to. I just until it drops, I don't know the status it's going to be. I was a bit braver that time. Oh, I've left ABS on. No wonder I'm getting good braking. I can't turn it off now. Well, I can. That's going to cause me a headache. Hello, Walt. We were up. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Just going to have some fun winding down this qualifying session. I'm going to do a bit of slidey stuff if I can get control of it. A bit of a slow news day on the sim racing front. Normally my inbox is full of newsletters on a Thursday from different sim suppliers and manufacturers. But no, it all seemed to happen earlier in the week. Tuesday we had a busy one with news updates and things. Let me get out of the way. Right, there we have it. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. We will be talking about a few things, including Black Friday sales, Formula 1, and the preview of the pre-release that Fanatec dropped last night. We'll have a little scoop through that and see what we can talk about there. If you haven't hit the new you know what, if you please could do so, it would be very, very helpful indeed. Right, fuel is supposed to be off, but I'm going to put plenty in just in case. I don't need to adjust anything else. should be an interesting race if there's only 12 of us. Plenty of room in the lobby. We've got 28 slots available. Need to drop the qualifying down to from 15 minutes down to 10 at the end of this one. I'll have a sup of cold coffee. Makes me pull a funny face. Cat, are you still there? Or have you dozed off with your leg raised? I just wondered what you was planning to do with your enforced time off. Are you planning to like watch the whole of Netflix while you recover? Other streaming services are available, my word. Crikes, I hope they skip the public beta because I'm too impatient. I literally don't know what they're gonna do. Literally don't know. Are you gonna what are you planning to do with your enforced time off, Cat? Are you gonna like I say, watch all of the streaming services, catch up on all the old films? Have you thought about it yet? Plan to read, watch movies, build Lego. Oh, that sounds like a plan. Have you got anybody looking after you? That's the other thing as well. I can't send the wife round or anything, but she'd be very good at looking after you. Is that Crikes in front of me again? Hello, Curb, thank you for that. Oh, why am I dipping my head for the brakes? This car does lunge. Code Zero, I'll be on to embarrass myself soon, just having food. No worries, Code Zero. What are you having nice, Code Zero? Are you having gourmet? Or are you having a la carte? Oh, crikes, she's so good through there. Well, the ABS doesn't seem to make too much difference in this car. I'm not missing it. Uh-oh. Oh, we're not going to catch Crikes or even keep up with him at this rate. You have family, excellent, that's what I like to hear. So have they said how long you're going to be kind of off that leg? I can't remember how long the femur takes to repair. It's not as long as an Achilles heel, is it? Achilles tendon takes like, what is it, 8-9 months to recover to a decent standard? I can't remember the feet. I suppose you'll be walking on in about 4 weeks' time, won't you? Did you have to have... Oh, no, I'm not going to ask the gory details. How long are you having your cast on for? And then you'll have rehab as well, won't you? Code Zero, you haven't worked out where it is yet. Is it just like on the plate and you're staring at the plate? Oh, we can go a bit quicker through there. Told you I had lots of questions, didn't I, Cat? Code Zero, it stopped moving, that's the main thing. About 3 months. Oh, okay. I couldn't remember how long it was for a femur. Fortunately for me, I haven't done anything. Well, I did do something majorly bad, but and it was fixed a long time ago. But those sort of things, it was always my friends that were doing stupid things like that. Yeah, I had to have spine surgery, Cat. So I got titanium rods and all sorts in my back. That took that took about 4 months to sort itself to a point where I could kind of move around a bit better. Ah, you've got a bit of titanium as well. We're all turning into the Terminator. I can sympathise. Oh. Oh dear, we've done that completely wrong. Domast is coming. Stay away from that wall. Yikes. No. Definitely not catching Crikes now. I'll be lucky to hold on to... Oh. Lucky to hang on to second at this rate. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Thank you so much for all the likes so far. You are very, very generous indeed. So the randomizer chose this little selection for us just before I went live on the stream. Oh, he's going for a dive from a very long way away. Domas. Tried to leave your room. Still trying to leave your room. Uh-oh. Oh, crowbars are out. Side by side through there doesn't happen very often. Oh. A drag race to the line. Meanwhile, Crikes, through all of my horrendous driving, Crikes has run away. Oh, no, Master's got right up my bumper. Engine's doing well, isn't it? You would have thought it would have dropped more than a valve by now. Oh, Cat, the other important thing to say is I hope the snow bike came off equal level of damage to you. I hope it didn't get off scot-free. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. It may just snap. So we've probably got this and maybe one more to go. 10 minutes plus 1 lap races. done it again. Domas. I admire your style. It's very similar to mine. Has a gap been left? Answer is, if it looks like half a gap or more, then the answer is, oh, look what I've done. I've just handed it. I told you I wouldn't stay in second place for long. I got a penalty now. See, if Domas was any kind of gentleman, he would also go off and get himself a time penalty. So, what I'm deploying now is the more sideways I am, the harder it is for Domas to get past. The scooter is completely dead. I was hoping you weren't going to say that. I was hoping you was going to say that it just needed a bit of work doing, like yourself. Because that's a double whammy if you've hurt yourself and destroyed the snow bike. Switcheroo. I've got a 21-second penalty. Don't know what I'm fighting for. Concentrating. Oh. Okay. I've got a slightly second-hand BMW 2002 Turbo that will be for sale at a reduced price at the end of this race. One not so careful owner. Oh, Domaster's got a penalty as well. We need to close in for the checkered flag. He's gone deep. Has he gone deep? We can fight now. We can fight. Lester, hello. How are you? Oh, hello. Oh, he's in the wall. We've got it back. Only ever driven to church on a Sunday. Which is literally just a couple of streets away, so only ever use first and second gear on reverse. We've all got penalties. Top three have got 21-second penalties. Oh, nice dashboard. Let's just move that out of the way so you can see the dashboard lighting up. Oh, parking it in the sand. Let's see who comes barreling through the chicane. Well, that was alright. I quite enjoyed that one. I lost focus. See, when you drive a car that's too easy to drive, Craigs. Hampers. What happened to you, Hampers? There's a carnage at the start and I missed it. Right, what are we doing next? Has anybody got any requests? I don't mind doing requests. My microphone seems to have got a little bit louder again. Right. We're moving into race now. Number 2. Let's have a look what the rando's to say for himself. Oh, if I switch over, I've already clicked now. Let's just switch over. we could go for the G40 Cup with a bit more power at Hockenheim. That might work, mightn't it? Let's have a look. Hockenheim. Shall we go this short one in the Ginetta Cup? Ginetta Super Cup. Yeah, that one. There we go. Now's the time to jump into the lobby, everybody. Get in there while the getting's good. Let everyone go and had a couple of incidents. Oh, brakes! I just fully cut a cut. Hello, look at what I'm doing there. You're supposed to press another button. that was very very 70s pop video then, weren't it? Oh, it's going to be one of those nights. I can tell. I can tell it's going to be one of those nights. So yeah, coming up very soon. What's time now? Yeah, very soon, in a half an hour or so, we will be looking at the a pre-release preview video. We'll be looking at the Black Friday sales. We will be looking at Formula One and potentially looking at a couple of other things. Although it's looking less likely now after I've just done a refresh on that one. Why has it not done that? What is going on in the world? Because you didn't click on that there. There you go. Not now. Right. Oh, the lobby's filling up. That's your worst win ever. Right, so the randomizer scene is kind of dying. Yeah, that was me. I didn't switch scenes. I'm missing another, just below the camera view. I have another little button box, and I took it in the house, and I haven't brought it back out, so I'll have to do that in a minute. I'm missing that already. I've only had it installed on the rig for a couple of weeks, and I'm missing it already. Funny how you get programmed. I've got my main stream deck there next to it, which can take over some of the tasks. And it's probably one of my worst throw ever. And zero competition. Or, no, it's quite less of the zero competition, Crikes. I was just behind you. Oh. Syncrof, ahoy. How are you, Syncrof? What have you missed so far, Syncrof? You've missed quite a decent race at Adelaide in the BMW 2002s. You've missed one of our new members with a broken femur. The conversation there you can catch up with above. Crikes is complaining about winning easily and having the worst race of his life. Hampus has let everybody go and then had a couple of incidents. I think it's all going to get rectified in this race. This should turn out quite well, this race. These are not too bad, these cars. Right, fuel is off. But you've got setup. Good news. Oh, good. Not good news if you can't talk. Good news for me. I won another Slipstream AMS2 Championship yesterday. We were at Barcelona. No, we weren't at Barcelona. Where were we? We were at... oh, I forgot what track we were at. If somebody in chat was in the race last night, can you let me know what track we were at? Portugal. You know, it's absolutely terrible. I did a load of testing after the championship race. Obviously, eventually went to bed. And now I can't even remember what car we were in. I've got a brain like a sieve all of a sudden. Only I think a sieve would hold more fluid. Has anybody had a chance to try the race room cars, the DTMs? I haven't had a chance. I'm running out of time. When does sorry, Matt. When does the free trial on that stop? Is it next week? I'm not going to get time to do it. I'm really annoyed. I really wanted to try the DTMs in that. Problem is my force feedback's not set up in race room properly. It used to be, but when I tried it a few days, well, last week, the force feedback was all wonky, so it needs resetting. What I will say with version 1.6, when it does drop, we've swung very quickly back to AMS2 then, because I was talking force feedback. Something's just popped in my head. You will probably need to tweak your force feedback to get the best out of it. Dara, 6th of December. Ah, that's right. I might just about manage that then. For some reason, I thought it was beginning of next week. Thank you for that information. I do appreciate that. Have you tried it, Dara? Dara. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Shout at me through chat. So you pronounce it like this, you blithering idiot. Look, I'm good with pictures. I'm no good with words. Sorry, yeah. I know, the penny dropped after I said it twice. As my family keep telling me, I've got a special brain. I think they mean it in a nice way. Oh, that looks nice. The sun behind the grandstand. That'll look really nice in 1.6. They've done something with the graphics in 1.6. I can't quite put my finger on what they've done. They're using a new shader of some sort, which means everything's just like clarity. There's got the clarity of what you see here, but without some of the jaggies. And a lot of the colours get very, very muted if it's overcast or foggy. But the whole thing just comes across as clearer, but without a sharpness applied. It's very interesting what they've done. Oh, we might get a lap in eventually. Let's get out of the way of this guy. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Sorry, hamburger. Oh, we got two fast boys behind. We'll let them pass. We will put one clean lap in eventually. Can somebody work out how much that tub of oil would cost if it was full of the good stuff? Done it again. I didn't change Quali to 10 minutes either, did I? We need to change that on the next one. Can somebody take responsibility for that, please, other than the person who should be responsible for it, which is me? But if you can remind me afterwards. Put the Quali back to 10. A quid. Oh, hello. There won't be any of that. There'll be none of that. Review! Hello! I'll take responsibility. Thank you. Oh dear. Cheers. I need all the help I can get. Well, it's kind of a typical AMS2 Ginetta in the fact that it sits very flat and it's got a really good weight distribution, so it likes to rotate. But this one I don't think has traction control or ABS. I need to check actually. I've done it again. I'm going over the white line on the approach to that corner. Right, remember for the next time round, man. You're running out of time. Yeah, review. I think that's why I love watching Goodwood Revival. Seeing all them old cars drifting around it, almost the entire track sometimes. It was that Austin Austin Healey 3000 this year's revival in the wet, and he put on a drift show for everybody and drifted the entirety of the track in the pouring down rain. Cut that one now. We're going to have a one lap go. We need to save the tyres. Carlo, hello. Yes. Well, the thing is, Carlo, is oh, hello. Hello. So, I had the thumbnail done a couple of hours before the stream started, and then there was an update from Riser as to what was happening with 1.6, and I only saw that about 30 minutes before going live, and I thought, I can't leave the thumbnail the way it is because I've changed the title. So then I literally had 20 minutes to change the thumbnail and reflect kind of what we were going to be talking about very soon. Right, next lap's got to be a good one. Famous last words. So I thought, yeah, I'm going to leave it a bit clickbaity. But I thought if you saw the thumbnail and then read the title, you kind of get what it's all about. And as we said at the start of the live stream, a massive thank you to version 1.5 for the hours and hours of fun it's given us all on the live stream. Oh, am I gonna? I've done it again. Why do I go so wide there? Right, we've got to hurry up and get round this time. Well, the next live stream, it might be. That's the thing. Because if it goes to open beta, we're not restricted, so we can show that. So if enough of us download the beta, the open beta, we can all race together. And we can always revert back to the public one if not enough of you can go on the beta. But if you do decide to join the beta, if it goes to public beta I should say, and you join, you must do me one thing. If we discover anything, we must all report it back to Riser so they can get it sorted. Syncroft, for how many hours you got, guys? Just checked and I got around 1800. 3,978 the last time I checked. And that explains a lot, doesn't it? The way I look, the way I behave. Oh, I see what's happening. There's a little bit of a kick up on the exit and you kind of skip over that uneven surface and it spins the wheels up. How do I get public beta? You just search AMS2 public AMS2 beta on Steam and you can download it from there, but you won't get access to 1.6 at the moment. It's in not for media release candidate. However, when the beta does go public, if it goes public I should say, you'll be able to drive the beta then. It's a separate install as well, so make sure you got enough space on your hard drive. Oh, I did that wrong. Why am I so slow? Oh, hello, let me get out of the way. Why am I so slow? Didn't like that marker board. It upset me. Let's have a look at the sun. Shall we have a romantic moment, everybody? Shall we just sit quietly? Enjoy the rolling clouds and the sunset. As the sun sets over Hockenheim, we sit here in the warmth of the cockpit of the Ginetta, enjoying the last moments of daylight with the Mercedes logo proudly prominent on top of the building over to the left. Just Mamba, hello Just Mamba, you decided to click subscribe because we're having a romantic moment. That's what happened there. You can't fool me, Just Mamba. Whereabouts in the world are you, Just Mamba? I'm smack bang in the centre of the UK. Shall we continue our romantic moment? Let's just enjoy. Let's just enjoy the burbling sounds of a Ginetta Super Cop. Crikes, you're on 636 hours and you're as quick as you are. I'm not racing you ever again if that's the case. It's took me nearly 4,000 hours to get to where I am. I was thinking about it the other day. The 4,000 hours doesn't actually reflect driving time, and because I spend so much time in there creating thumbnails and testing stuff and doing scenarios and stuff like that, I would say actual driving time is closer to, let me just have a rough idea, so nearly 4,000. Yeah, it's still quite high. I would say I've probably spent in excess of 3,500 hours. Just remember, yes, I fell in love. You're in the USA, excellent. Somebody else from across the pond. Hampus, just past 200 hours. There's something wrong with me then. If you and Crikes are as quick as you are, and you've got 200 hours, and Crikes has got 600 and some hours. I've done something very wrong with my life. You're all shouting, yeah, you spent over 3,500 hours driving in. Don't make me cough. Right, we're on, actually on race number 2. You have more hours on other games, yeah. I think my average across all the others, well, the handful of the other titles, is probably 500-600 hours, I suppose, on AC. Just under 500 hours on ACC. R Factor 2, I can't remember. And I can't remember Race Room either. Can't remember much, can you, mate? 1,000 on AC. Right, what are we doing? I needed a comfort break, but it's going to have to wait till after this one. So we will put there, it's a 10-minute plus 1 lap. Fuel is off. Got too many layers on, it's warmed up in here now. That needs turning off. Right. Is there any news? Have we missed anything? We'll talk about those couple of things in a minute. We'll just do a quick refresh on that. Right, there's been no more updates to the beta. Been no more updates on the forum, so we don't have to worry about that. Right, I'm going to learn the word sing very quickly, because I've got 40 seconds to do what I've got to do, and I'll be back.
Why would you do that? Why would you break? It's just first corner. You can't be late. It's just a first lap. Why are you mad? That wall really loves you more than your dad. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba, Speedy Gonzales. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba, Sim Racers on. Matthew is a cheater, cause he's the host. Host never got lags, disconnected at most. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba, Speedy Gonzales. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba, Sim Racers on. Matthew is a cheater.
No, failed miserably. We're going into commentary mode. I'm sorry about that. I thought I could just get done what I needed to do, but never mind. How's everybody? There's a bit of spinach on the turn 1. They're regathering themselves. Let's move forwards. I just ran really quickly as well to try and get back for that race. I must have missed it by just a few seconds. Never mind. What's happening at the front? Hamburger settling into 4th. Crikes is still there. The top 3 are challenging for each. Round that corner neatly they go. Amber closed in. Ampus is just starting to pull out a little bit of a lead already. Domast is half a second behind. Crikes is 4/10 behind. Then Hamburger. Then JJ. So the top 5 are spread out by 2.5 seconds. Somebody's gone straight off in the background. Let's see if there's anybody else close. These boys are close to each other. Start of the race. Peter Smith, nothing yet on YouTube. I think AMS2 probably has 40% of the sim racing time. I don't think I ever want over 100 hours on any game except there's no way he makes it back in time, surely. You was right. I did my best. I ran really... I don't run very often these days. And I ran. And it didn't work. Right, what's people doing? See how close we are. We'll stick with this pack for a little bit. I think there's a little sniff down the inside there, tiny bit of contact. And they've all survived. That's what we like to see. We don't mind a little tiny... we like to see somebody trying. Shall we say that? We don't want to see too many of them. But we will be talking about AMS2 1.6, Black Friday sales, Formula 1, and maybe a couple of other things after this race. On the intermission. Shall we call it an intermission? Syncrov is at the back of this little pack. He's just closing in. Alex Wyatt is having a bit of a battle of his own as well, side by side. Oh, switcheroo there. Alex is a little bit wide. He's jumping back into the slipstream. That's Hamburger on the move. Try and stick with him, Alex, if you can. If it was me, Alex, I would sit there and follow Hamburger and then let him draw you through the crowd. Let's get back on board with Syncrov. He's still clinging on to the back of 7th place, man. What's the front of the pack doing? It's spread out a little bit, although FP1 is sneaking up on the other two. Heavy on the brakes. Around turn 1. Syncrov is out wide of turn 1. Down to the right hand hairpin. Oh, a little lock up there. You've got to be so steady on the throttle through that sequence there. Right, who's close together again? These boys are still fighting. Hamburg's going for a move. He's on the outside of that sweeping bend, but he's got to be on the inside for the hairpin. Tiny bit of door banging going on. Oh, sometimes it's worth staying on the brakes and just trying to get underneath rather than hanging it out around the outside. Alex and Lester. Sorry, everybody. I'm off again. Hampus, I pretty much started on Formula 1 2012. Them were the days. I can't remember what the earliest Formula 1 title I've got. It's a lot earlier than that. It must be around 2002. That was the one I started on Formula 1. Obviously before that it was Jeff Crammond's Grand Prix, and then Grand Prix Legends, and the rally games are out around the same date as well. Oh, they're starting to bunch up again. Heavy under the braking, little sniff, tiny little scrub of the rear bumper there. FP1's got the hammer down. He looks pretty stable as well. Oh, we got some more moves at the front here. Oh, we got a big wobble out the back there. Let's jump back on. Oh, no, 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 no. FP1's off. Who are off in the kitty litter there? Hamburger's making the best of the situation. Who remembers IndyCar from Papyrus? Papyrus. I love that game. I never ever drove that one, I don't think. Thank you so much for all the likes, everybody. You are very, very generous indeed. I am so sorry for the cough. Just cannot seem to shift it at the moment. SS Racing's closing in on this little gaggle of cars as well. Go on, SS Racing. Nice and steady, smooth as you like. Got his headlights on, letting him know that he's on his way. He's gone through turn 1. I don't. Did you get away with that corner cut there? V1's going for a dive down the inside. A bit more door banging going on. Pink top racing for you. SS Racing should be in a position to capitalise on this error from the two boys in front. Oh, it's getting really tight. What's going to happen going into the next right-hander? That's the question. As they come down the straight, double toe there for SS Racing. The braking point has been covered off, but has the car gone deep? Yes, somebody's gone really deep. Who was it? Who was it? Can't find him. MP's gone really deep. Recovering now. Who else is close? Can't see anybody really close at the moment. Oh, Alex at the back there. He's recovering, I think, or just closing in on MP. Has MP been off again? Who else is close? Is there anybody else close at the back of the pack? No. This is the closest we got on circuit at the moment. Smooth and consistent SS racing, that's all you need now. Peter, what year was that IndyCar game? Just checking, just checking. You remember using the keyboard? Yeah. I had a controller, I think, that I managed to get working on it. Oh yeah. It's time for bed, everybody. That's what it feels like, I don't know what. Right. Who we got battling? SS Racing FP1 having their own little ding-dong battle. Not quite ready for a ding-dong merrily on high, I don't think, but we're getting there. I was fortunate enough to be at Donington Park earlier in the year and see under the bonnet of one of these. I think it was a GT4 or a GT3 Ginetta, and the engine is buried so far back under the bulkhead. It's like a front mid-engine, really. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Thank you so much for all the likes, everybody. I missed the start of my own race. Hang head in shame. Oh, heavy on the brakes there, SS Racing. Nearly got caught out. FP1 struggling. I think he's killed his tyres. SS Racing's picked up the mantle again. It's been a good ding-dong battle, this one has. Who else is close together? Oh, we've got some movement there as well. Oh, I don't know who to stay with. We've got Naz and JJ having a battle. It's at the front of the pack as well, isn't it? They're battling for third, really. Right, has anybody got any requests for a car track combo? Ready for the next race? This is what... I am so sorry. Oh, there's a move. Can he make it stick? Oh, he's on the outside of the hairpin. Oh, a bit of door banging. Can't get turned in. Not quite got enough. There's that little jump that spins up the rear axle. Forgot about that. Peter, hashtag. Hashtag what? Oops. Hashtag oops. Is that trending, is it? Is that what you... Have somebody bet you that you can't get hashtag oops trending? You're on to a good start, because I've mentioned it several times already in the last 20 seconds. I forgot what I was going to say now with that cough and having to have a drink. Who else is close? Is there anybody else battling? Where's SS Racing gone? Has he dropped off the... He's dropped off the track. Race complete. Oh, that was it. In this public version and the 1.6, we've got a timed race on the go. We've got 10 minutes plus one lap. And... oh no, I forgot. Oh, it's happened. Chevette at Alton Foster's. Yep, they sound like a plan. I forgot what I was going to say. SS Racing has dropped off the pack. No. Brains failed again. No! There's a pit manoeuvre. Here we are. Well, there we can see the engine push. See how deep it is? It's almost under the windscreen. Thank you for that. You timed that quite well. Although the mating ritual we could probably do without watching. But oh, hello. Is that what happens when two Ginettas meet? Oh, we've got all sorts going on there. Don't start me off. Oh dear. Oh no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm going to say hello. There was a three-way there. Oh dear. That's just lost a few viewers. Right. Maybe I'll take part in the next one as it's the Chevette at Alton Park. Right, what did we just do? The Gin Super Cup at Hock. And then we're doing the Chevette at Alton. Come on. Going into race number 3, an hour and 16 minutes into the live stream. Welcome along, everybody. Thank you so much for all those likes. You are very, very generous indeed. Right. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh, my word. My live streams have become an absolute shamble. When weren't they? Oh, no. See, if it's your first time here, look at the quality you've been missing. Which one did you say? Alton Park, what? Sorry, Foster's. There we are. Pay attention, Matt. Oh no. Yes. Have a bit of that. Right, while that's happening, we will go and have a quick look at. This was an interesting opening to the Riser Studios video yesterday when it dropped. And yes, it's the Automobilista 2 pre-release. And they list out all the things. I think I've timed it to much, much more. They are not multiple games, it's just one. Well done, Riser. Welcome to Automobilista 2 version 1.6. Renato writing here. In depth. There's the new welcoming screen. In 1.6, it works very similar to the current one. However, it's got a bit of a refresh. And things have moved around as well, obviously, because we've got multiplayer over there and test day over there, when it was the other way around. We've got presets as well now. Scroll back up. New visual effects options as well, and we've got an advert. There are new bits and pieces within the UI as well that you need to keep an eye open for. Not much being shown on there at the moment. They all pretty much stay the same. However, in audio, there's some new bits and pieces. The car's now a 3/4 view rather than side on. And we've got the Audi and we've got the Lamborghini in there. GT3 Gen 1s and 2s. We've got the updated name tags to coincide with IMSA. And nice little Audi there he's choosing. What track's he going to take? What track are you going to? We've got Sebring. Oh, he's going to Spa. This new layout as well is all different but works the same way. So yeah, new, fresh look to it. There was talk of extra weather slots, but I don't know whether that's going to happen now. We got some new sliders appearing in here at some point as well. But yeah, everything's still available as it is now. It's just presented in a different way. Let's skip forward to some racing. Substantial developments on the audio front include addition of reverb zones so that places with more surrounding walls, building trees, etc. get more reverb. What else can we show? Presets. That's an interesting one. Can we do LMDHs? I'd have to set up a new lobby and do multi-class for that because it's DLC. Rafa, hello, how are you? Syncrov, can we do whatever but default setup? Yeah, you can change the setup. It's just fuel switched off. Need ideas for combos? Yeah, you can throw a couple in. So we have got Mosport, Road Atlanta, and Sebring. And this is all the IMSA tracks. Or the preset for the IMSA tracks. And then you have the ability to throw in some others. So you can change the percentage there. Oh, that's a new one. I never saw that before. So when you change the amount of time a race takes, it tells you what percentage of the real time. Accelerated time progression, we know all about those. And another advert. Right, we'll come back to that. Right, let me just check that. No, let me check that one as well. No, nothing. Let me check that one. No, it's going to be late in the day before we get another update on the beta. Right, let me do a bit of driving. Caterhams at Interlagos. Which Caterham? Oh wow, this cough. Lancer RS at Jacapagua. Any of the short drive? Oh, that's not a bad shout. They're quite a lot of fun, them are. I'm glad you picked the faster of the Lancers. Oh, can you guess where all the carnage is going to be on lap 1? Just there, and just here. I might go from the back in this one. Car tyres, everybody. Oh, somebody was taking responsibility to remind me about the qualifying length. Who was that? Apart from me. So yes, I think we've got a massive thank you to give to Riser for allowing us to enjoy 1.5 for so long. And 1.6 is one of the biggest updates I've seen in one existing title. From the UI to the options, to the tyre model, to the physics, to the graphics, to the audio. Sorry, Crikes, trying to get out of your way. Go and check out that video over on Riser. Come back, let me know what you think. Don't watch the whole thing because you'll miss most of the live stream. You might want to skip through. Right, I'm not gonna do a lap, I'm gonna keep invalidating. Gonna hold my 2 pennies in the Black Friday, get the new DLC when it comes out. Well, that's the other thing we need to talk about and show. Is everything Automobilista 2 related is at 50%. So if you are missing any content for Automobilista 2, in fact what we'll do is we'll come over here. Spin it around so we can watch them come down there, and we will go to, I think I had it set up somewhere. Where did I have it set up? There we go. We'll go back to this view. So yeah, jump in Steam if you are missing any of the DLC for Automobilista 2. Everything is 50% off. Sim Racing telemetry for Automobilista 2. I don't remember seeing that before. I have to have a look at that. But yeah, everything. Look how cheap it all is. Look at all that content. I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, everything is 50% off. Jump in. Grab a bargain. Right, we will go back to the pits. Ooh, hello, maybe we are. And we will monitor and we will sit with, who shall we sit with? We will sit with Hampus, and you can get to sing along again. Thank you so much for all the likes, everybody. Sing along, learn the words. Arriba, arriba, everybody.
Why would you do that? Why would you break? It's just first corner. You can't be late. It's just a first lap. Why are you mad? That one really loves you more than your dad. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba, Speedy Gonzales. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba, Sim Racers on. Matthew is a cheater, cause he's the host. Host never got last. Sometimes things don't go quite the way they should. Sometimes things don't turn out so good. Sometimes you get wrecked, but what can you do when the punter's on track? Get downright rude. Hey! Defend yourself, hold your line, and hope it's not you in the grass this time. But even great reflexes won't save you when knees up and lobbies do what they do. It's a roll of the dice every time you join. It's as random as a flip of a coin. It takes thick skin and you can't always win. The Sim Racing's the game you chose to be in. It's full gas into an apex light. Doesn't even know he has brakes. Up on their lane, up on their lane. Doesn't even know he has brakes. Up on their lane, up on their lane. Sometimes things don't go quite the way they should. Sometimes things don't turn out so good. Sometimes you get wrecked, but what can you do when the punter's on track? Get downright rude. Hey, there goes his plate. Up on their lane, right out of the gate. Up on their lane. Doesn't even know he has brakes. Up on their lane. Get parked there, mate.
I'm really into sim racing, and man, it's so cool. But I spent
Right, we're back. Hope you had a good sing-song. Sorry about the delay. I didn't quite get done what I should have done when I rushed off before. we're back now. I've got my thing as well. Oh, I'm out of puff again. I do apologise, everybody. Right, we can't eject out of this because if we do, it may crash, so we'll stick with it. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. Like I say, sorry I was away for so long. Never a dull moment. Right, Hampus, of course, is at the front. DeBline is right behind him. Crikes is right there. Naz, Synkrov. Excellent work, everybody. So while we're waiting for that to kick down, I've done that, check that off the list. Welcome to the new subscribers, thank you for joining. Right, sorry it's been as chaotic as it always is on the Sim Racers Arms live stream. And we had a look at that. I haven't updated part 2 yet on Riser, so we don't have to worry about that. Right, here we go. Rocco. Any news about 1.6? It's imminent regarding the candidate release / next beta, and I haven't been able to ascertain exactly whether it's going to go to public beta or whether it's going to go straight to the public release. Not quite certain as exactly what's going to land either late tonight or tomorrow. So if it goes to open beta, then I should be doing something over the weekend or even tomorrow. Well, I've got a feeling if they stick to what they've done historically, it goes to release candidate, then it goes to open beta for a week, and then it goes to full public. That's how it normally goes. However, it may be different this time. We just can't tell. So I know I haven't actually answered your question, Raw, but hopefully I've kind of give you a hint, but we are expecting something very late tonight, early tomorrow in the UK time. But what it'll be, I'm not quite sure. Oh, okay, you're in the same boat as Rafa. But now's the time. Go on Steam, have a look at the prices. I don't know what kind of prices you guys will get. It's definitely worth a little scratch and sniff and a look. Right, 10 minutes plus 1 lap. Ready up, we go on the 1 second mark. Woo! Appreciate you joining the stream, everybody. Thank you so much for all those likes. We will be looking again at a bit more of the pre-release and also Black Friday deals and the Formula 1 this weekend that's coming up. We'll do that after this race. I've got no more running around to do, I don't think, unless I've got to rush to the toilet. Right, here we go. I want to be in this one. Clutch start uphill is never the best thing. Oh, double shift, that doesn't help. Right now we have the prices in US dollar, but we used to have our local currency. Oh, right, okay. I don't know what the conversion is to your currency. I know the UK are struggling against the dollar at the moment because of the election. But we get it in our local currency anyway. So I've missed some of the carnage by the looks of it. Oh, we've got a massive roll over there. Leicester recovering. Let's get a wriggle on. We'd better give him one of those. I'm a bit late on that one. They can have one. Just to point out things, I used to pay $0.4 for full price DLC, but now I have to pay them $7. Oh no! Yeah, that's not a good deal, is it? The only thing I can say is, I don't know how much control Riser would have over that. But they're South American, aren't they? So maybe they've got some influence over Steam and how much gets charged and in what currency. So it might be worth getting in touch with Riser and just saying. I should imagine they're fully aware of the situation because, like I say, they're down your neck of the woods. I'll follow you, Alguiva. Lead the way. I wish I could get rid of this cough. Oh, Alguiva, you've gone in reverse. Piles of smoke again. We're going to have to do it. Another one of them. We're making up places. You think most of the selling is done in Brazil, in this part of the world, due to having a lot of racing series? Yeah. Well, that's where the team are based, aren't they? And so many of the... It's like this car. This is a Brazilian series, isn't it? However, it is a European car as well. I had one of these. It was called a Vauxhall Chevette in the UK. Just the front end was slightly different. In Europe, it was very similar shape to this. It was the Opel Kadett. Yeah, it's at the end of the day, Raw, it's worth a try, isn't it? As long as you approach it in a nice way. What's the worst that can happen? You end up staying where you are regarding pricing. You never know. They may be able to give you discount codes to make it a bit fairer. Always worth a question. Closing in on Alguiva and SS Racing and Phil. De Blind is out ahead of Hampus, but Hampus is closing down the gap again now. There'll be a battle there for sure. You know what? This car feels somewhat similar to 1.6. Oh, we've got a battle. We've got a run. We're not in the best place unless we can get fully past at the bottom of the hill. Oh, that's the major difference with 1.6. Is that tail slide I had. You won't have that in 1.6. I know that's something that I'm kind of a little bit ignorant to, is the cost of things around the world compared to closer to where the things are manufactured. We do get a hefty tax on importing bits from Europe. Got another run. Is there room for two? Oh, only just. Four-way battle. Can we have a four-way battle for six? Oh, I'll believe it. Switcheroo. Polito. How far off are we? 6 seconds, or we're going to struggle to do that. Right, somebody please remind me to change the qualifying to 10 minutes. Oh, Frenchie's come from nowhere. A little tag from Frenchie. Outgover on the outside. Still room for two. A nice bit of four-wheel drift there. Thank you so much for all the likes, everybody. You are very, very, very generous indeed. Back marker could get interesting. It's very nice of him. Very difficult place to let us through, but he did kind of try and make space. We are 13 seconds behind fourth place. 1 lap to go. Uh-oh. Too much fast and furious through there. It's a good combination. Well done, Peter. Good choice. Taking it to the limit. Oh, some diving going on behind. Oh no, there's been a big crash. Oh, Alguiva and Frenchie got into each other. And it all went horribly wrong for Alguiva. He'll be spitting feathers. They were door banging for a while, I think. Well done, everybody. Well done, De Blind. Well done, Crix. Hamper, Synkrov. Some weirdo in fifth. I need to see French's and Alguiva's attempt at a finish. Something happened disastrous there. Ampus got properly taken out by a back marker there. Definitely not a mistake. Oh no! I had a good back marker. I was really fortunate. I didn't see his name, unfortunately. Well, I probably did see his name, but I didn't take note of it because I was so busy trying to miss him. Right, what did we say we're doing next, Rafa? Right, the other thing we need to talk about very quickly while we're waiting for this to transition. Oh, it has. Moving into race number 4, we will have a quick look at Fanatec's Black Friday. If we go to today's day, if they've still got stock, all these are still available. But I know stock levels are dropping quite rapid on some items. And obviously today's is the 44% off the inverted. I quite like the idea. I wish I'd done inverted, if I'm completely honest, because it stops all the muck dropping into the mechanism of the pedal, although that's quite open. I'd probably try and find some way of putting a plate or a cover over the back of that, or a cloth, just to stop any dust falling through. And then the 29th, Friday, tomorrow, you got 20% off the Gran Turismo DD Pro 8 Newton meter. And then an extra special limited edition Red Bull Formula wheel is coming out on Saturday. So have a look at the Fanatec deals, and if you'd be so kind, please consider using the affiliate link in the description down below. Right, what did we say we're doing next? I forgot what we said. Let's scroll back up. Rafa made some suggestions, and I can't remember where oh, it was the Caterhams at Interlagos. I think it was. What was it, Rafa? Rafa. Rafa. What were your suggestions, Rafa? I can't see them there. Caterham at Interlagos, I was right. Shall we go for historic? We'll go for the super light because it's slightly quicker for a big track like that. We'll let everybody know who's picked that. Syncrov, can you explain flags to newbies? Tell me what happened, Syncrov. What happened? I can't explain it to them. I need to know what happened. I want to know what they did wrong. Because sometimes the overtakers can forget what blue flags mean. Oh, change the quali. I've remembered. Who was it who took responsibility for that earlier? He's probably run away. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? It was Review, wasn't it? Review said he was going to remind me, and he didn't remind me. Oh. Qualifying, we'll have it in the morning. We'll have it down to 10 minutes. There we go, that's better. It wasn't exactly light contact. Who knew? It was too far to see the contact, but I saw you fly, Hampers. Raw, I need to study for tomorrow's test, but I will leave the stream in the background to hear the cars racing. Thank you, Raw. That's very kind and very generous of you. Hope I don't distract you too much. Good luck with your test, by the way. Syncrov, start with the blue flag. Right, the blue flag means you are being approached, and generally speaking, it's kind of, if the overtaking car is close enough, key point, if the overtaking car is close enough, within 2, maybe 3 corners, you would hope that you can get past the car in front who's receiving the blue flag. However, it is not for the blue flag car to move out of the way. It is for the blue flag car to move out of the way once he's in a safe place, if he can, if he's not in a battle of his own. It's for the overtaking car's responsibility to do the overtake safely. Blue flag rules change on different formats of racing, but generally it's about the same. But you need to explain what happened, Syncroft. Raw, no, it will not distract me. But I think I will wait one more race. I want to see the Caterham. Yeah, the Caterhams are so much fun. I haven't got quite used to the balance of the Caterhams in 1.6 yet, and the tyre model. It's changed. These super lights are quite drifty in this. However, in 1.6 they're not. What's the explanation? You can't hold such extreme slides in 1.6 as you can in this. Oh, somebody's off in the background. Dara, that's a perfect explanation. Thank you, Dara. You see the see, that isn't a perfect attempt at a corner though, is it, Dara? that is seriously cold tired. I'm trying to stay out of the way of the car. Hamburger. I think there's a misconception for a lot of people that a blue flag means the car receiving the blue flag just gets out of the way, and it's not the case. It is kind of half expected when it's safe to do so to move over, but it's actually more the expectation to stay on the racing line and not do anything to impede the faster car. Hello, grass. Get some heat into these tyres. This version of the track, there's very little runoff in a lot of the places compared to the modern track. Crikes. I went over a big hill and landed on the spectators. No. I thought the days of ending up in the crowd were long gone. Trying to use the rear axle to help slow the car down there. They're not bad curbs. See if I can do this corner properly. No. Oh. Hamburger followed me. I only just got away with it. Pushing track limits. What are limits for? That's correct, pushing. Oh, yeah. Bit too slithery. Keeping the tyres nice and warm. Oh, closing speed was quicker than I thought. Crikes. Oh, hang on a minute. Yikes. Technical speak, that is. Oh, I was 4/10 up. Still wouldn't have been good enough to move up the order, but I was 4/10 up. It's good for the ego. Would have been 5/10 up now. Not anymore. Get out of the way of the car behind. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, there's another couple. A slightly battered Caterham ahead. Gonna get a slipstream. There we go. It's worth a lot in these cars. Four tenths in the first chicane, that'll do nicely, sir. There's another couple in the bag. Some more, like picking up loose change off the pavement until I throw it all away again. Or can we get a distant tow from Mr. Bien? Come on now. Don't go on the grass, don't go on the grass. What's that going to do for us? Second? Oh, we found some more. And we're getting a tow. Oh, that was so close. We lost 2 tenths because of that slide. And some more, it's not enough. All eyes on Hamburger to give me a tow across the line now. Oh, too much. No, we've thrown it all away. We would have been closer. We would have been closer. But nowhere near 7 tenths. Well done, Hampus. What a lap. Cry. Man, I'm sad. I was actually excited to see where I could go. Exploring the paddock and got disqualified for going the wrong way. Yeah, it does that to you. You know what's worse than that, Crikes? I did a race in Caterham's. I think it was a championship race. And I came out of the last corner at the full GP Donington circuit. I was too eager. Why is the hand pointing to the sky? Too eager on the throttle. Rotated and went backwards in the pits and got disqualified. I don't think that's fair. I think you should only get disqualified for going the wrong way in the pits if you intentionally go the wrong way in the pits. Right, so the Black Friday deals, we'll go back to them very quickly while this rounds off. So yeah, limited edition, while stocks last, QR2 wheelside pre-installed, limited 2,024 units worldwide. with a nice little Red Bull thing on there. Timed that well, didn't they? And then on December the 1st, 26% off the Club Sport shifter. It's a real hefty unit. I've got one right next to me. Definitely recommend one of those if you're in the Fanatec ecosystem. And also on the same day is the Club Sport shifter carbon fibre knobs. Made with the matte carbon fibre. I quite like the look of those, actually. Can't afford them, but I quite like them. Right, let's get back to our racing. Silver! Can I join you all? You can when a space becomes available. We're absolutely crammed full at the moment. So what I would recommend is you keep hitting the refresh. And after about lap 1 or 2, we'll normally have a few people rage quit. And you'll be able to join. Definitely join us though. Where did we get to? Syncraft just tried to get back to the pits from the other side. Got disqualified as well. Oh no! Crikes, I was on the other side of the pit lane and tried to go up some stairs to... Maybe that's why, potentially. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. It's very kind of you. Right, we're going to do a countdown. Right, while we're waiting for that, what's the time? 20 to 7 in the UK here. Right, while we're waiting for that to happen, we can have a quick look at... I need to keep an eye on the time because I keep missing it. However, we've got the next Grand Prix coming up this weekend. These are the times for the UK, I believe. I know the excitement's died a little bit because Max has already been crowned champion, but we can still look forward to some good racing. Let's see what happens. See if certain people can keep their cars in one piece and not have another crash this weekend. That won't be good for their careers. Yeah, like I say, it's not. This cough. It's normally around like 1 or 2 or 3 that somebody might leave. You know what turn one's like at most tracks. Here we go. Oh, only just got in there. Excellent, that's what I like to hear. Welcome back then. Somebody got to drive through behind. Hello. We survived that one. Hold tight, everybody. We can't let hampers get too far ahead. Run away! Hampus is so late on the brakes there. Keep it off the grass. Bit of a correction on the way in. Trying to hook that curb, see if it makes a difference. Oh, I changed my force feedback setup for 1.6. I can't share it yet because I don't know what it's going to be like in the final version. But just to summarise, what I did was, you've seen my adjustments I make for my force feedback in the public version, whereas I tweak each car down to about 52%, 53%. What I've done with the the beta is I leave the cars at 100% and I lower the overall force feedback down in the controller settings section, and it's remarkably low. Hampus had lockup as well, so that was an interesting entry into turn one. I keep missing my gear, and I've had to tweak some of the sliders as well. I run a little bit of damping in this public version with the custom force feedback I'm running. However, I've had to get rid of all the damping in the new version and tweak some of the other sliders, so I've got a feeling that in the new year I'll be doing another force feedback video. They're not very long, they only last about 2 minutes. Gathering all the information and getting all the screenshots and stuff on screen takes the longest. The video itself is only a couple of minutes long to cover force feedback in AMS2. However, you may have to do some tweaking of your force feedback when the 1.6 does drop, so just bear that in mind. If it feels awful out the bag, it means that you may have to spend some time tweaking. Hampus is settling into a good space. Oh, no! JJ! Nice battle. I think Hampus has found 7th gear. Or his braking is far superior to mine. The cityscape looks really good in the haze. Oh, I thought we were going on the grass. I like saying grass. I used to say grass, but now I say grass. Uh-oh. That would have been a guaranteed false spin in 1.6. The entrance to that corner. Hampus is absolutely flying. When is 1.6 releasing? Can't wait. Wow. From what I can make out, every week for about 3 months I've been saying this. No, from what I can make out, and seriously, the last few changes are being made as we speak, and kind of hinted at and anticipated by the dev team themselves. We may see one of the final candidate releases later tonight, early tomorrow UK time, with the potential of an open beta at some point, but it may not go to open beta. Historically it does. It goes to the final release candidate, gets tested by every man and his dog that's got access to it, including myself. And then once all the known issues are kind of confirmed, have gone, and there's nothing snuck in, it then tends to go to an open beta for about a week. So if it stays to the usual back marker issues, come on Hampus, Get back on it. So he's doing it on purpose. Well, he's taking himself completely off the track now. So there's another one for the ban. Remember his name. At least Hampus is back in the lead. That's the main thing there. Kevin Ames in the house. Are you, Kevin? Did you get the message I sent you earlier? Oh, what a complete jackass, that guy. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, we haven't had that many lately. Well, well, Hampus found him first, or them first, I should say. We don't know whether it's a he or a she. It's highly probable that it's a he. Looking at my viewers' data. Two more laps. Summer 2026. What's that for, JJ? I tell you what, when 1.6 does actually drop, you look at the number we're on. We are so close to 1.7 already. The amount of iterations of the beta they've had to go through to get it somewhere where they're happy. In all honesty, complete honesty, I would have been happy for them to release it probably last weekend. But Renato and the gang clearly not happy enough with it at that point to release it. So fair play to them. Yeah, no worries, Kevin. It was an interesting find, that video. I know it's slightly out of date and the price is slightly higher now because it's no longer on GoFundMe or whatever it is. But I quite like the options it gives you, especially with the price of SSDs now. So to get a populated NAS drive, it's not bad value for the expansion you can put onto it. That's right, me and Kevin were talking quite a while ago about NAS devices. I've been running one for probably 15 or so years. Well, I'm on my second one now, where I keep buying these devices that are ready to go with hard drive in, and they keep stopping support on the software. So I want to go for a different NAS solution this time with all the video content that's got a lot of expansion available to it. And my estimation is that particular one, Kevin, if I went for that one with it threading the needle, it's still threading the needle. Oh, we're having a moment together. It should last me about 6 years if I maxed it out. Tyres are suffering. Had to back out the throttle. Far behind's gone wide and gone off. Should have stayed in second. Now that curb grabbed the car and pulled it in. Now on certain tracks I've tried in 1.6, I'm not saying that one won't do it in 1.6, but certain curbs no longer do that in 1.6, the way the tyres ride the curbs. Excuse me, I'm such an animal. The blind, yeah, I don't know what to say. I just like the biggest problem I have on live streams like this is we don't know who they are, how much experience they've got, and how old they are. Now, if it's an 8-year-old lad who's jumped into AMS2 because it's on sale for the first time on a controller, and he's driving it like it because he's just come from Wreckfest or one of Gran Turismo or Forza Motorsport or something, then it's really difficult. I think this game needs some voice chat, like proximity voice chat. That's an interesting one. I was just about to say I don't think it will bomb. However, with the changes they've made to the multiplayer and the data, they stripped out a load of unnecessary data, and they saved a massive amount of data that's that currently be generated for 1.6. So maybe there's a bit of bandwidth for something like that. I just the trouble is you hear how salty iRacing gets. Right. What did you say next, Rafa? Help me out, Rafa. I can't find what you said to do after the caterhams. You did say something, and I can't remember what it was. I can't even see. Rafa. Oh, the Lancer RS at Jacapagua. I like saying Jacapagua. I had to Google it. One of the short ones. There. And the Lancer. Oh, where's he gone? Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Where's he gone? There it is. Hiding. I'm going to go stealth. Well, when I say I'm going stealth, I'm going partly stealth. Thank you, Rafa, for that one. What did we just do? We just did the Caterham SL at Inter. And now we're doing the Lancer RS at Jacar Agua. Race number 5 already, everybody. Time flies when you're having so much fun. Have I just clicked it twice? I have. Let's set that back to 5. There we go. System works sometimes. Interesting how it's never been an issue for me, at least. And now there's been 2 different... Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on there, Hampus. I can only apologise. He's back in the lobby, though, isn't he? Can we vote to kick Samu? I know it's not going to work, but it just lets him know that he's he needs to calm it down. Thank you, Google Bear, for that. Right, I might have to lose the jumper in a minute. I'm getting a bit toasty. Here we go. What else do I want to do? There was something else I wanted to look at. We've done Riser. No, we can look at that again, can't we? hang on a minute. There's an advert in the way. Right, let's go back to the pre-release preview that Rise put out yesterday. And we are in... I think it's the Lambo LMDH at Sebring. And it's they've done a great job on this track. And these LMDHs feel really nice in 1.6. Highly recommend it. Let's see what else we can find. Let's see a bit more of the track. Very bumpy. Looks really interesting at night as well. What else can we have a look at? Let's scan through, see if we can see something else. Another advert. I don't think so. I'll scan through whilst you... Ah, there we go, nighttime shots. There we go. I'll go back to it now. Still at Sebring. Have you noticed the track map? Look at the track map. We now have car markers colour coded. I wish the colour coding would match the listing. That'd be handy. That'd be an easier reference to make. Maybe that's something for 1.7, which I don't think will be that far away. Let's see if we got anything else to look at. I wonder if they've glowing brake discs. They've been in for quite a while now, but you don't get a chance to see it very often. Flaming exhaust pipes. Let's see if there's anything else. And there's the new UI that you're going to be greeted with when you first boot up the 1.6 update. And this is the presets. So you can click on a IMSA preset and then you can customize it from there, like the color coding as well. What else have we got? Oh, he's driving one of the Alpines at Le Mans. That feels like a really nice car as well. The overall balance of the game has come on tremendously in this update. When it drops, you're really going to enjoy it. I mean, these were pretty good anyway in AMS2, but now the whole thing just feels that much... You know, I don't know whether you've ever been given the chance to drive a brand new car. If you've been lucky enough to drive a brand new car, you know how everything feels really tight and bolted together and like stiff. Well, that's what the force feedback on my setup feels like now. If everything feels like nicely kind of cinched up and torqued up and like bit like does that mean make any sense? So there you go, that ends that video. But if we scroll down a little bit, it's got Automobility 2 1.6 pre-release presentation part 1, I believe, and I understand that part 2 is coming later today UK time, maybe in the early hours, because this one dropped really late last night UK time. Right, back to our racing. So what do we think? What do we think? What do we think? Are we excited? Matt hiring people to try and beat Hampers. Yeah, I paid him off. Oh, you can kick from here. I don't remember doing that before. I've never tried. Right. Let's do some driving. What car are we in? I can't even remember. Oh, the Mitsubishi RS 4-wheel drive. This will be interesting around some of these corners. Graham, too many wreckers just ruin it for people who just want to have an enjoyable race. Yeah, thank you for putting that little note in the AMS2 chat, Graham. Like I said before, Graham, the problem is on open lobbies like what we run, I don't know what kind of English that is. Is we don't know how I can't speak. I've lost the ability to talk. We don't know how the age of the person. There we go. I got around that one, didn't I? We don't know their experience. We don't know if it's they've just picked up the game through the DLC, through the sale, Black Friday sales on Steam. And we don't know if they're on the controller. We don't know what they come from in the past, whether it's one of the Forzas or whether it's Gran Turismo. So that's my only concern with berating people too heavily. I mean, it could be a 3-year-old who's stolen the controller off Dad. It is frustrating, especially for some of you regulars that I know you've got limited time and the Tuesday and a Thursday might be the only chance you get to do some semi-serious driving in AMS2. Does the handbrake work? No. Oh, I was hoping the handbrake worked. We can work around that. Thank you so much for all those likes. You are very, very generous indeed. Oh, I nearly missed turn 1. Well, considering the way I'm driving this car, these tyres aren't warming up very quick, are they? I'll probably be quicker if I drove it properly. Fantastic views. Look at that. Not bad in that direction either. You're spoilt, aren't you? Doesn't matter which way you're pointing, you get some nice mountains in the distance. What's that stadium there? I've never asked that question before. Hello. No. Hello. Can we get through? Ooh. Oh. There's another stadium on the other side of that stadium. Is there any little gaps we can sneak through and have a little explore? No. Oh, we're back on the outer circuit, aren't we? That's why we could get through there. Right, let's try and get back to where we were. Yikes. Crikes, that map looks distracting for me, maybe because it's 46 cars. It's not that bad actually. Not that bad, and it's quite nice being able to see everybody as well. Wait for these racers to come past. Can't wait to try the Alpine. That car is beautiful. Skipping this one to eat. No worries, Craigs. Kevin M, the sound really seems improved as well watching that video. Yeah, well, it's not only that, it's the adjustability of the sound. There's so many sliders now to play with. Rafa, this Lancer, I learned that you fully focus on a better exit. Absolutely. I mean, interestingly, you can kind of rally drive it and set it up, but the tyres seem to be surviving quite well at the moment. So if I unbalance the car and swing it into this one and then gas it, It's a little bit like the rallycross car. Right, let's see if we can do a better job of it on the next one. That was fun. Too much fun to be had. Oh, another thing as well. Just as a little heads up for you guys, anybody who jumps onto 1.6 and gets a strange, real loose rear end or rear axle, really loose kind of feeling, you're likely to have to delete your setups folders, your car setups. I had that on Tuesday before I did the live stream, and I mentioned on Tuesday it felt 1.6 felt a bit wonky. Thanks to Matt B, he suggested deleting setups. I think I might have mentioned it on the live stream, but that definitely fixed it. Kevin and them, is this Architectural Digest or Sim Racing? I'm just interested. I'm interested in them two stadiums over there and what they're there, what reason they're there for, what sports they've held. Was this possibly Olympics? No, that's the other track, isn't it? I forgot what it's called. And we got a housing estate just over the fence there. Big city, skyscrapers in the distance as well. We've got a warehouse on the right there. Hopefully it's full of racing cars. Exotica. That's what we're hoping for. Nice little arch over the part of the track there for the spectators to cross. You've got to admire these things. Somebody spent hours putting all these bits and pieces in. I want to bring appreciation to the track builders. Right. Oh. Here we go. So Samu, right, what I want to do is, I wonder if I can do that. Doopy 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 doop doop doo. Doopy doopy doop doopy doop doop doo. Get rid of that. Oh, right. Jumper's coming off. Don't get excited, that's as far as I'm going tonight, thank you. I haven't got any tape for my nipples. He was wrecking people. He took out... I was chasing down Hampus for first place in the race in the Caterhams at Interlagos, and Samu decided to take Hampus out and then me out, and then took out about 4 other people. So we're not happy. We're just kind of hinting to him that don't do it again. I mean, he's qualified in a decent place, so he must be capable. Just don't know why he decided to remove his brain in that previous race. Here we go. Crikes, he's a murderer. Oh yeah. Should have slipped the clutch and I had to dump it twice. Hampus is pulling out of the way. He doesn't want the first corner carnage. There's some. I stayed on the brakes so hard. Did we see who did that? That wasn't who we think it was it? I find four-wheel drive race cars, especially like circuit four-wheel drive race cars, not rally cars or rallycross, fascinating to drive. The balance and the switch between front-wheel drive feel and rear-wheel drive feel, such an interesting thing. Christopher, I need a good tow down the straight, really, Christopher. I didn't want to overtake you into turn one. Can you give me a good tow? Here we go. I'm short shifting. I don't need to short shift. Bit of rallycross style there. Average Mike, hello. I haven't spoken to you for a while, Average Mike. How are you? Oh, there you go. A nice little drift there. Not the quickest way around, but very enjoyable. Good job. It's four-wheel drive. We can get off the grass. Oh, we got an incident on the exit. Where? Why have we still got a yellow flag there? Oh, there he is. If he qualified 7th, is he going the wrong way up that road there? At least he's ghosted now. No, he's not. Look out, leaders, he's coming for you. Maybe that's the option. There's a request I'm putting into... There's a request I'm putting into Riser. Instead of kicking somebody, turn them into a ghost. An individual car into a ghost. I wonder if they can do that. Oh, Average Mike, you're poorly. Yeah, I've been coughing for a fortnight now. It wasn't COVID. I did a test. I just can't clear my chest. Absolutely, Kevin. I hope you feel better soon. Rest up. So you imagine that actually is not a bad idea. Somebody write it down. I'm gonna message Riser later and say, instead of kicking somebody, can we make them ghosts so they can't ram other people off? They must be able to put that code in. So the person running the lobby clicks on their name, and alongside having the kick, because you might want to kick somebody eventually, have a ghost this car button, and then they can't destroy everybody. Does that sound like a plan to you guys? Does that sound like a good thing to you guys? Thank you for all those likes, everybody. Johan's recovered from his vicious attack that he received. Oh, I'm in trouble now. I've got driver closing in. Yeah, Kevin, I think that's I think that should be doable, shouldn't it? We have ghosting already in the in AMS2. Yes, Average Mike. The final release candidate should be dropping at some point in the next 12 hours, I would guess. Unless they stumble upon a horror show that they've left in there. And then it should... I don't know whether this time it's going to go to open beta though. I think it will, which means it'll sit in open beta for about a week. That's what they've historically done. Yeah, ghosting's for high ping. You are correct. But you imagine if I, as the host, could go click on an individual within the lobby and say this player needs to be ghosted because they're driving like really pleasant people. Oh! I don't mind a bit of this. Oh! Somebody else is getting involved. Oh, he nearly had me. Somebody else is like, no! He's all gone horribly wrong. Oh no! We're all desperately trying to avoid each other, and it all went horribly wrong. That extra little dab on the brakes, just dip the nose and upset the rear. It's fascinating stuff if you're into that sort of thing. Apparently I'm really boring, that's what the missus says. You're too much into some weird stuff, you are. Yes, that is the risk. That's why I'm really uncertain as to exactly how it's going to go. It may go from release candidate straight to open public. Sorry. I'm spending way too much time slithering around in this car. It's not a rallycross car, Matt. We defend early. Oh, we're locked together. Oh, driver, I'm sorry, we're locked. Like magnets. Yeah, I think they need to try and beat LMU, don't they? See, driver, he's driving it properly, pardon the pun, whereas I'm slithering that much. And he knows exactly where he's faster than me as well. He's going to try and slither up the inside. And the next one is quicker through than me. Keep missing my gears as well, don't out. You can use ABS in this car. Oh, no wonder I can't get it turned in and other people are better on the brakes than me. Might come in handy for the last lap. Thank you, Hampus. Average Mike, DQ. Oh, that makes turning better, doesn't it? Fancy that. Oh no, driver's gone off. Raw, I'm using paddles for now. I have that much to think about when I'm live streaming. The thought of using H-pan will just like, whatever's left, spare capacity of my brain is left, would just kind of turn into dust and disappear. And that's why I struggle to speak a lot of the time as it is. Average Mike, how is LMU doing? Isn't S397 up for sale and had massive layoffs? Yeah, they had the layoffs first, and then and then I'm not laughing at the layoffs, I'm laughing at the being shoved by a driver. And then they put it up for sale, but they're still bringing out some updates. And there's one about to drop with GT3s, because at the moment they've only got LMDH and GTEs, but the GT3s are about to drop. But I've got a suspicion that's going to be DLC. I'm not sure. We might, hopefully we'll get some free GT3s. But as for the way it drives and feels, it's pretty good actually. Right, what are we doing next? Shall we try the randomizer for something? Let me just check something really quick in case things have progressed on the 1.6 front. Nope, still no updates for 1.6. We've had no more updates from Renato. And let's check the channel. Part 2 of the presentation hasn't dropped either, so we're all good. Yogo P11. Right. Crikes, I think there will be some free GT3s in there. I couldn't remember what I read. I did see some updates about it. Right, let's go over to the rando. Wrong one. That's not the randomizer button. That one is. Alright. Yeah, that'll work. So, Kanzai, the GP track, in the Porsche GT1. I haven't driven the Porsche for ages. Right, where did we get to? Average bike, the little I drove, it felt good, but was really unoptimized performance. Yeah, that's improved as well now, average bike. How long ago did you drive it? Because there was an update about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and it's completely changed it. Oh. Code Zero, I've searched open beta and can't. Yeah, not open beta, just Automobilista 2 beta. And it's probably still sitting in 1.5 beta, open beta. That's if you can access it. Let me have a let me have a quick look. I might have got it wrong. I might be telling you all a tale. You never know. Oh no, I am so sorry. It looks like it's invitation only. Wow, there you go. I do apologise, everybody. It looks. I'm sure I found it as searching for it. I'm trying to remember now. It's a long time ago. I do apologise if I've told you the wrong thing, everybody. Yeah, average mic, it's worth trying again now. Oh dear, we're in trouble again. We're going to have one of them nights. I definitely need to drive this, but I also need a little comfort break as well. Right, I am still convinced in my head that beta, open beta, or AMS2 beta, anybody could access. And it was just the not for media and the closed betas that you couldn't. However, I've just searched on Steam and I can't seem to get to it. So I might have completely got that wrong, so I do apologise if I have. And I can't turn this car because the force feedback is so heavy. Croix, yeah, LMU is definitely my favourite sim at the moment. And plus it's generally good to drive. It is. Especially with that last update that they did about, like I say, 3 or 4 weeks ago, something like that. I can't. Stupid cough. Driving me absolutely potty. Only because I'm an overgrown child. Let's test out the suspension on this GT1 Porsche. Oh, this feels very odd compared to the Merc. Especially on cold tyres. And oh, I'm so sorry. 2 weeks for this stupid thing. I'll catch up with chat in a minute. Let me get to the start finish straight. Reading chat round Spoonies are rather challenging. Getting round Spoonies is rather challenging. It's a lot better in 1.6. Is your cough similar to this average one? You know, really annoying and stupid. Oh, we didn't do 130 out very well. Oh. South of grass. Hampus, yeah, they're still running their daily races, and the race license matching seems to work quite well. The splits work quite well. I did do a few Wednesday live streams regarding LMU, but then I had that time trial competition to creep up and take over for a while, and obviously with the imminent 1.6 arrival, I want to do a lot of content and streaming around 1.6. But I was planning in the new year to do more varied stuff on a Wednesday. I think you'll enjoy it, Hampus. You might have to fiddle about with the force feedback to get it where you want it, but that's pretty much every sim title now. Oh, trust the aero, Matt. What are you doing? I think we can stay in 6 round there. She's a handful out of that. Where am I going? Come on, behave yourself. This car needs some setup for me. Oh, I'm sorry, straight down your ears. More trust, that's it. I can go even quicker, I believe. Through 130R. Wrestling the car out of the chicane. Bit more. Oh, hello. We're kind of on and a little bit over the limit now. Whoa! Swingy. Get off the grass. Ah, come on, mate. Lost 3/10 because of that. Oh, look how far up we would have been if we'd not have thrown all that away. Right, be brave. Be brave. Oh, I thought we'll drift through there. Some gentle left foot braking mid-corner through the S's. I can't press my button there. You're going to have to go without your car park there. These fast cars demand so much concentration. Oh, if we can carry this time all the way to the end, it'll be very pleasant. Come on. Could do with a tow from somebody now. Let's concentrate it. Come on, get round. Oh no, Google Bear, I needed your toe. Right, be brave. Be really, really brave. Oh. Oh, the car ahead fooled me. I've just lost 6 tenths, 7 tenths. No. No. He got me a treat. I could have been a contender. Oh, that was funny. Code Zero, you had me a treat then. You turned in too early for this last chicane and I followed you. And it cost me 6 tenths. Graham, I'm only kidding, no worries. Right, 2 mosquitoes came at me in the last braking zone. Oh dear. Are we on race number 6 already? Average Mike, the people that did RF2 and NMU are good sim devs. They certainly are. Sadly, they are owned by Motorsport Games. Well, maybe not for very long. And they aren't that hot in finance, no. It'd be interesting to hopefully one day get the backstory to what went on there. It feels, I don't know. I never really followed it in the early days. Like the back end stories and stuff like that, so I can't really comment. Pills! Oh dear. How can I still... Oh, I got a headache with that one. How can I still be coughing this bad with that 2 weeks after? Yeah, crikes. Luckily, we're all right at the moment because the temperatures are so low. Right, we've got a minute left. Who's in here? Code Zero. Oh, hang on. Marto Sesh is up there. Hamburger. Bowley. Some weirdo in fourth. Crikes is in fifth. I'm in trouble now. Rodrigo in sixth. Ratapato in seventh. Something fierce. Sorry, something fierce. Eckhard. Crazy Chris, Code Zero Gravy Legs, VST90 Christopher, Myjo, Google Bear, Sheep, Benicio, Driver, nothing. Oh no, Lebliel. I can't do these names. Yante, Marcin, Larcy. Here we go. Get ready. Skeeper 41B3R70 and Tolzengard. Just in time, I got it done. Didn't think that was going to happen. Pills, thank you so much. Really did appreciate that. That was a nice surprise last night. Ooh, chew. Turbo's chewing. We got swamped off the start. Trying to leave space on the inside for that car. Can you imagine how expensive this grid was in real life? 27, 28 GT1 Porsche. I bet there weren't that many in existence, was there? This is what sim racing can do for us. Huh? What? Oh. Okay. Okay. Right, I'm going to have to pull over and just stop. One of my neighbours has had a fall. I'm going to have to go. I will be back as soon as I can. I will put you into monitor mode and you can watch the boys go around. I will be back as soon as I can. One of my elderly ladies has a fall, so I'll be back as soon as I can. Enjoy the song.
Why would you do that? Why would you break? It's just first corner. You can't be late. It's just a first lap. Why are you mad? That wall really loves you more than your dad. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba, Speedy Gonzales. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba. Sim Racers on. Matthew is a cheater, cause he's the host. Host never got lags, disconnected at most. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba, Speedy Gonzales. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba. Sim Racers on. Matthew is a cheater, cause he's the host. Host never got lags, disconnected at most. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba, Speedy Gonzales. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba. Sim Racers on. Monza is so boring, no boring too long. Who doesn't like a downforce will not like this song. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba, Speedy Gonzales. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba. Sim Racers on. Why would you do that? Why would you break? It's just first corner. You gotta go flat out. don't go quite the way they should. Sometimes things don't turn out so good. Sometimes you get wrecked, but what can you do when the punter's on track? Get downright rude. Hey! Defend yourself, hold your line, and hope it's not you in the grass this time. But even great reflexes won't save you when knees up and lobbies do what they do. It's a roll of the dice every time you join. It's as random as a flip of a coin. It takes thick skin and you can't always win. The Sim Racing's the game you chose to be in. It's full gas into an apex light. Doesn't even know he has brakes. Up on their lane, up on their lane. Doesn't even know he has brakes. Up on their lane, up on their lane. Sometimes things don't go quite the way they should. Sometimes things don't turn out so good. Sometimes you get wrecked, but what can you do when the punter's on track? Get downright rude. Hey, there goes his plate. Up on their lane, up on their lane, right out of the gate. Up on their lane, up on their lane. Doesn't even know he has brakes. Up on their lane, get on their mate.
I'm really into sim racing, and man, it's so cool. But I spent so much money, you might think I'm a fool. My DD wheel is amazing, it could break your wrists, but fantastic force feedback requires this risk. My vibrating pedals tell me when I suck. Now I know when I lock up, and not just by luck. This all takes up space in my already tiny house. There's hardly any room left for my sim racing mouse. My sim rig is a blast, my sim rig is the best. My sim rig runs all night, no one gets any rest. I have so many wheel rims, one for any type of car, to pretend I'm Jackie Stewart or a modern F1 star. Another box is opened, another quick release required. I could have made a mortgage payment or bought a real car with tires. One rim for the classics, two rims for tin top use, three rims for open wheelers. I am such a silly goose. Do I need all these rims? Well, probably not. But now there isn't a rim that I haven't bought. My sim rig is awesome, my sim rig is so fun. My sim rig makes each lap better than the last one. My handbrake sits beside me and gets lots of use. My H pattern is there too and gets even more abuse. Keyboard on my left, button box to my right. The lovely dash in front is all lit up and bright. I installed some transducers and now everything shakes. Say sorry to my neighbors who I always keep awake. My seat is super comfy, I can drive in it for hours. I'll still be sitting in it when I really need a shower. My sim rig isn't quiet, my sim rig makes some noise. My sim rig, it turns out, is not your average toy. This all must sound crazy, I won't argue cause you're right. Friends who see the rig just can't believe the sight. I'm not all that fast, but boy do I have fun. I forget the cash I spent, even if I haven't won. I don't regret any purchase, I don't miss the outdoors. I forget to do the dishes and the rest of my chores. So get into sim racing and buy all of the gear. Forget that family trip, it can wait till next year. My sim rig takes up space, my sim rig is no joke. My sim rig build is over, because now I'm broke. My sim rig takes up space, my sim rig is no joke. My sim rig build is over, because now I'm broke.
thinking, dang, I should have started from last. Ready up, everybody, get yourself on the line. Ready up, everybody, cause it's about that time. 5 laps in, and you're keeping pace up the field and into second place behind the leader, with not much time to plan your move before the finish line. There's a wreck up ahead, it's time to keep focus, escaping that smoke, it's like hocus pocus. It's the final lap, you decide to send it. It might win you the race, but it might just end it. Look out. Ready up, everybody, get yourself on the line. Ready up, everybody, cause it's about that time. Look out. Engines are running, we're all on track. There's no telling what's coming, just try to relax. Your palms are hot, your cold tires are not. You're thanking Santa above for any traction you got. Grip that wheel and take that chance to make the apex yours and your pedals dance. Whoa! We all cross the line, the race comes to an end. We'll meet up at the start to do it all again. A new track, a new ride, watch for the green light. Put your foot through the floor and hope the tires bite. Let's go. Hey up, everybody, get yourself on the line. Ready up, everybody, cause it's about that time. Alright, ready up, everybody, get yourself on the line. Ready up, everybody, cause it's about that time. Alright. Look out.
Fast cars zooming on the virtual track, taking laps. But it's time to take a step back. I'll be right back. Gotta catch my breath. Press pause on the race. Enjoy some rest. Burning rubber, adrenaline in my veins. But sometimes I need a break from the racing. Sim Racers home's where we all belong, where we unwind, share stories and bond. Disconnecting from the virtual speed, stepping away from the wheel. You will remind me the thrill of competition will always be there. But it's time to enjoy some moments of fresh air.
Arriba, arriba, ándale, arriba, Speedy Gonzales. Arriba, arriba, ándale, arriba, Sim Racers. Why would you do that? Why would you break? It's just first corner, you can't be late. It's just a first lap, why are you mad? That wall really loves you more than your dad. Arriba, arriba, ándale, arriba, Speedy Gonzales. Arriba, arriba, ándale, arriba, Sim Racers on. Matthew is a cheater, cause she's the host. Host never got lags, disconnected at most. Why would you do that? Why would you break? It's just first corner. You gotta go flat out. Hey! Hey! Oh! Hey! Oh! Why would you do that? Why would you break? It's just first corner. You gotta go flat out. Hey! Hey! Arriba, arriba, ándale, arriba, Speedy Gonzales. Arriba, arriba, ándale, arriba, Sim Racers arms. Ra, da, 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 da. Hey! Ra, da, 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 da. Hey! Arriba, arriba, ándale, arriba, Speedy Gonzales. Arriba, arriba, ándale, arriba, Sim Racers arms.
Here he comes again, reckless and wild. Nothing and no one will change his style. Win at all costs, he's coming through. Vote to kick is all you can do. Bobby goes for a gap, but Jimmy says no. When you get collected, it's the way it goes. Look around at your car to see what's left. A first lap mess, who could have guessed? Another mistake, he brakes too late. He's into the arco and lost some paint. Park there, mate, park there, mate. He's into the arco and lost some paint. Park there, mate, park there, mate. He's been weaving around, mirrors ignored. We've all been on track and seen this before. It's a T1 wreck into your driver's side door. It makes your blood pressure rise, and it's
Right, sorry gang. I'm afraid that signals the end of the live stream. My elderly neighbour has had a bit of a bad fall. We're waiting on the ambulance. Thank you so much for hanging around. Oh, right. Sorry, everybody. I will see you. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Have a fantastic 1.6 whenever it drops, and have a fantastic weekend. And I will see you later. I'm sorry. Gotta go, everybody. Have a good one.